Hello, and welcome to this short overview of StampQuest 2025 at UKGE. StampQuest is a stamp collecting treasure trail and prize draw split between the main quest, requiring 34 stamps on your flyer, and the mini quest, which only requires 17. To enter the prize draw, collect a flyer from any vendor in this video and then take it with at least 16 stamps to the UK tin stand at 383 to receive your quest complete stamp. Then, take a photograph of your flyer with your stamps and the unique flyer number clearly visible and follow the instructions found on our website to enter the prize draw. StampQuest would not be possible without our sponsors, presented here in the order they're given in the flyer alongside their stand number and described in their own words. Soul Muppet 449. We make and publish a huge variety of games, taking you from the fringes of the outlaw galaxy to the dying city of myth and beyond. Our games are unconventional and atmospheric, dripping with vibes that pull you headfirst into unashamedly extravagant fantasy and sci-fi worlds. 3 Sail Studios 3T23. 3 Sail Studios are an indie TTRPG design studio and publisher based in Manchester. We are the creators of Mappa Mundi, an exploration and ecology RPG which successfully funded on Kickstarter in February 2025, and the forthcoming TTRPG Gallows Corner, a Peasants' Revolt RPG, which will be shown publicly for the first time at UKGE 2025. Leisure Games 1106. Leisure Games is one of the UK's oldest brick and mortar shops, celebrating its 40th anniversary in 2025. We specialise in stocking the widest possible range of tabletop RPGs with a particular focus on small press and independent publications. The StampQuest Planning Committee would like to take this opportunity to thank our fantastic sponsors. A quest is nothing without its quest givers. As with our sponsors, each is presented in the order shown in the flyer alongside their stand number and described in their own words. Hand Over Fist Games 228. Unleash your inner barbarian or join forces with a wise wizard bear with a collection of adorable 3D printed adventurers. Each charming bear hero is lovingly crafted, ready to embark on countless adventures at your side. Collect your favourite party and let the epic tales begin. UK Tabletop Industry Network 383. A peer support and advice network, we provide table space at conventions for indie UK-based tabletop creatives who otherwise wouldn't be able to attend, host regular seminars on a wide variety of industry-focused topics, and maintain a thriving Discord community that is happy to help with any problems you may have. Score Woodwork 721. Handcrafted wooden gaming accessories, dice vaults and towers, bespoke GM screens, painting handles, and much more. All made by hand to the highest standards of quality and sustainability. Chaos Curios 727. Chaos Curios offers handmade RPG-inspired candles, wax melts, and RPG accessories with every budget in mind. Add ambiance to your game with an RPG-inspired wooden wick-scented candle finished with wax embeds on top. Whether you're looking for your first set of dice, or that special set to honour your favourite character, Chaos has the set for you. Black Armada Games 822. We create games that unleash your creativity, bring your favourite genres to life, and give you feelings in your heart. Montfort Tales 824. Montfort Tales makes award-winning games and illustrations that are more than fluff. Buttonkin Games 975. Buttonkin Games is an indie TTRPG studio run by GM and writer Ivrice Burke. Best known for Bumbling, a solo game about being a bee, and Drama Llamas, a reality TV TTRPG with a llama-flavoured twist. Ivrice's latest work, Jude's World, is available for the first time at UKGE. Dwin 981. Dwin is a dark fantasy concept artist and illustrator whose work explores the queerness of ancient creatures and legends in a mix of watercolour, acrylic, ink, and digital artwork, alongside the occasional medieval batik banner. Their work is inspired by the idea of monstrosity as a place of safety and homecoming. Leith Illustration 983. Leith Illustration is run by Norwich-based non-binary artist and writer Harry Leith, they them, selling original digital prints, reso prints, zines, stickers and notebooks. Their artwork explores identity, gender non-conformity and mental health through the lens of fantasy, mythology and fairy tale themed illustrations. They also create character designs for independent RPG companies and individuals who wish to see their ideas brought to life. Shrimp Fried Dice 2T41. Shrimp Fried Dice is the queer-owned kitchen for handmade resin dice with a new menu edition of indie TTRPGs by Finley Ginley. Blackwell Games 231. Blackwell Games is best known for its solo RPGs including Delve, Apothecaria, and For Small Creatures Such as We. By Odin's Beard RPG, 307. Indie TTRPG designer based in the north of England, publisher of games such as Runecairn and We Deal in Lead. Jodie's Dice Farm, 327. Handmade gothic art and dice, bringing the dark arts to tabletop gaming. Jodie specialises in dice and oddities that are sustainable and gorgeous. Bardic Tools, 367. Bardic Tools is a modern soundboard for TTRPGs. Get rolling in seconds with our pre-made soundscapes, or customise to your heart's content with our intuitive drag-and-drop UI. Lantern Man Gaming, 510. Lantern Man Gaming is a small collective of creators writing third-party content for TTRPGs, including adventures, magic items, and unique subclasses. Cobblepath Games, 558. Cobblepath Games is a small company which makes games. So far, this is expressly role-playing games, but we have ideas on the back burner for board games, and more. We design our games with thematic goals in mind and build them from the ground up to offer a comprehensive and cohesive gaming experience. Fistful of Crits, 625. An award-winning TTRPG game and short-run print company, we make games, products and modules that interest us, from D&D 5e all the way to indie. Print is Dead, 740. Print is Dead is the work of Nottingham-based artist Alyssa Long, where she creates beautiful gothic art inspired by nature, dark fantasy, mythology and folklore, offering art prints, stationery, stickers, badges and original art. Hivemind Games, 828. Solo board games and TTRPG creator and designer. Final Boss Fight, 3B66. Final Boss Fight is an independent gaming website focused on storytelling through Dungeons & Dragons, tabletop RPGs, and video games. We foster an inclusive community built on integrity, kindness, and respect while creating and sharing unforgivable adventures. This year, we'll be selling D&D content, including adventures and a campaign setting book. Snowy's Maps, 3B84. Hi, I'm Snowy. I create immersive content for TTRPGs with epic battle maps and ready-to-run D&D 5e and PF2e sessions and one-shots for Dungeon Masters. This includes 3 awesome physical dry erase battle map books, monster zines for PF2e and D&D 5e, and more. The Wanderer's Tome, 3B96. The Wanderer's Tome is an Emmy-nominated indie studio that creates and publishes tabletop role-playing games that are defined by their unique settings and unforgettable experiences. Co-founded by 2 sisters, Fleur and Chelsea Scrotino, Wanderer's Tome is the only tabletop RPG publisher currently based in Malta. We sell TTRPGs and accessories including our acclaimed TTRPG Flabbergasted, a 1920s comedic TTRPG, and our newest solo map-making game, Deadline, a Clockwork Press. The Autumn Realm, 3T13. Lost in the Autumn Realm is a TTRPG about ordinary folks lost in a fey woodland. Innovative therapy punk mechanics put your character's emotional development at the heart of the story. The Wayward Adventurers Guild, 3A671, a social enterprise dedicated to helping adventurers of all ages to create their own fantasy worlds, characters and stories. Their drawing and world-building quests help you to explore your imagination, discover new ideas and inspiration, and combine them into fantastical environments, items and creatures. 50% of their traded profits are reinvested back into supporting introverted and neurodiverse adventurers. Inktron, 3A753. Illustrator specialising in high-detail pen and ink artwork, Celtic creations as well as wildlife maps. Ratwave Gamehouse, 3A813. Ratwave Gamehouse and friends will be offering strange and stylish games full of impactful writing, slick design and gorgeous visuals. Pick up the latest works from indie darlings Kayla Dice and Laurie O'Connell, the creators of games like Psycho Dungeon and Hieronymus respectively. Biscuit Fun Games, 3A815. Biscuit Fun Games is the small press name for the creations of Chloe Montgomery and Alyssa Ridley, 2 trans women in their late 20s working together to create exciting new role-playing and tabletop games. You may know us from Tournament Arc, Goblin Country, or Skirmish, wallet-friendly wargaming. Erin's Art Venturing Guild, 3A-B10. Erin's Art Venturing Guild creates TTRPG accessories, supplements, and art, from illustrated NPC decks to D&D 5e and system-agnostic resources and merch, drawn, written, and designed by Critical Role artist Erin Angelini. Roll and Play Press 407. Roll and Play Press is a London-based independent publisher of award-winning books like One Shot Wonders and Roll and Play, the Game Master's Fantasy Toolkit. Our expertly crafted products make running TTRPGs effortless, giving Game Masters everything they need to create unforgettable adventures. Whether it's Dungeons and Dragons, Pathfinder, or another RPG, our products help you run impactful and immersive games with ease. The Adventurer's Apprentice for B34. The Adventurer's Apprentice is an interactive fantasy book series for ages 4+. The roll of a dice and infinite imagination allow for the story to change every time you read together. This book is an ideal first experience of role-playing games for young children. For more information, like the full quest rules, prize list, our terms and conditions, and more of our social media accounts, check out our website. We look forward to seeing you on the quest.